If you want to grow your detailing business to 10K, 20K, 30K, or even 50K per month, then you need to know these 5 core functions, okay? Without these 5 core functions, your business will fall apart. I'm telling you now, they are the most important things you need to focus on in order to scale a business beyond $10,000 per month. Sure, you can grow a business to 10K per month, without focusing on these and understanding what these are. But if you truly want to scale beyond 10K per month, then these 5 core functions are essential. You need to understand them, and I'm going to break them down in this video and explain exactly how you can start focusing on them, how you can start utilizing them, understanding them, and then developing them. And really, once they all start to come together, that is when you will create a business that will skyrocket, absolutely explode, and best of all, dominate your area. So let's get into it. So my name is Wilton-Jones. I'm the owner of Auto Clean Details Academy. I've also built multiple detailing businesses, and I've helped countless others grow their own detailing businesses and scale them past that $10,000 per month mark. So it's safe to say I know what I'm talking about. I've also built large social media profiles across Instagram, TikTok, and now I'm really focusing on YouTube to grow this and deliver you guys some valuable, authentic information that no one else in the space is really talking about. These are essential parts of growing a business. You see, what happens is most people start a car detailing business. They come into it, they get it, they buy some buckets, some soapy water, some shampoo, they start detailing, they think they're going to get a ton of clients, and then nothing happens, right? And this is what happens. People come in, they start this business because it's a low barrier to entry, right? But then they quickly realize that detailing cars is actually a very small part of growing a car detailing business, okay? Because what we're doing here is we are growing a business, and the same rules apply across every other business, but I'm trying to make it easy for you to understand. So let's get into breaking down these 5 core functions. So first of all, let's talk about the very first function, which is attract, or in other terms, lead generation, okay? Without this, we don't have a business at all. Without leads coming into your business, you don't have a business. So this is the first function. We need to attract people into our business. How do we do this? Well, it's simple. Marketing, sales, okay? These are the ways that we attract people. Social media, having a website online, having a Google business profile, talking to people on the street is a way to attract people into your business. Lead generation, it is one of the most important parts of these 5 functions, simply because it's the very first, okay? It is the first representation that your business has on the wider public as well. Number 2 is engage. Once you start to attract these leads into your business, you then need a system to engage them. Or in other terms, it's called lead nurture. You need to nurture the lead through the sales process. Okay, now think of it like this. When someone first sees your business, they're not necessarily going to use your services for multiple reasons. Maybe it's not the right time for them, right? Maybe they don't need to get their car detailed right at this moment, or maybe they don't have the money for it right now. There's a wide range of reasons as to why someone is not necessarily going to use your services as soon as they are aware of your business, right? But maybe in the future, they will become a customer. So you need to nurture these leads that come into your business by consistently delivering email marketing, potentially SMS marketing, popping up on social media. There's multiple ways to nurture your customers, your leads that come through into your business, right? Now, why this is important, it's because let's say someone does want to use your services, right? And they become a lead. They submit some information to you. Maybe they call you. You need a system to nurture that lead, to engage with them, to actually then move on to the next section, which is convert. Without this nurturing phase, you won't be able to convert them at a higher rate, okay? The whole reason we have this nurturing phase is so that you can increase the conversion rate, meaning the rate that you book a new lead into your calendar, okay? We need to increase that. And you can do that by nurturing, right? Now, nurturing can be done on the phone. Hey, like, welcome to AutoClean, blah, blah, blah. Explain your services and have a system that actually nurtures them, makes them feel comfortable. The most important part during this nurturing phase is building trust and rapport. That is the most important part. We want to build trust and rapport. We want to make sure that they understand that we are the perfect business for them. We don't want them to go and use old mate down the road. We want them to use us. So we need to nurture them, make them feel comfortable, make them trust us, okay? So you can do this by, sending out recent reviews or recent case studies, or potentially sending them to your social media profile, building a little bit more trust with the work that you do. I like to do the nurturing stage through email marketing as well, okay? So let's just say someone submitted a form on my website, okay? Then I will send out an automated email and SMS message that nurtures them, okay? And then within these emails and SMS messages, I will have reviews and testimonials. I will have previous work that I've done, and I will have some of the benefits of some of the services that we can offer them, okay? And it's all about building this trust and also just nurturing the potential customer. And that brings us into the third function, or the third phase, okay? And that is book. We need to book these leads into our calendar and turn them into paid jobs, right? In other terms, it's called conversion. We're wanting to convert the lead into a customer. Now, this is also done over the phone. If someone calls you up, they've found you on your website, they call you up, you nurture them on the phone, you convert them on the phone. It can all be done in one seamless sort of action, right? But sometimes it takes a lot longer for someone to actually convert and become a customer. Now, the way you convert, I think, in my opinion, best done over the phone, especially with higher ticket services, okay? Because someone's not going to necessarily pay a $1,500 ceramic coating service with a payment form online. Like, let's just say you have a self-booking system and someone goes in. Pretty rare that someone's going to book in a $1,500 ceramic coating service on an online application form, okay? Most of the time, you're going to get a higher conversion rate if you call them up, or even higher if you actually go out there and inspect the car with them and give them a quote there and then when you're with them, like looking over the vehicle, right? So conversion rates are higher the closer the touch points are. Now, conversion or booking in clients all comes down to sales, okay? It's sales tactics. We are guiding the customer and persuading them to make a decision that is best fitted for them, right? Whenever you're offering car detailing services, you're obviously offering the most profitable service that suits the customer the best, okay? So it's a win-win. The customer gets the best service possible. You offer them the most profitable one so that your business is also, profiting, okay? So it's a win-win, right? Now, you're not going to go and offer the customer your least profitable service, because at the end of the day, we are a business and we are trying to become profitable. But there are circumstances where you're not just like trying to make money at the end of the day. Like, you are trying to help these customers and you are trying to help them solve a problem. So there's going to be times where you do offer a service that's not exactly the most profitable, but you are just thinking of the customer first, because at the end of the day, customer relationship is the most important thing in this business, all right? Because I say this time and time again, we are a service-based business. We are a local service-based business, right? That means we're serving the local community. That means we have to be active, a very sort of decent and have integrity, be an integral part of the community, right? And that enables us to grow, because what happens then? Word of mouth, right? People start telling people, and people are just that the word of mouth exponentially can grow a car detailing business, especially in those early stages. Number 3 is booking and converting the lead into a paid customer. Then number 4 is actually detailing the vehicle. This is called fulfillment, all right? We have to actually deliver on the service we've just converted, okay? So we go out there, we detail the vehicles, we give them the service, and we provide a good result. This one is essential, okay? We have to deliver the service. We can't sell anything to a customer. We can't sell anything to a lead, right? If we don't go and deliver on the service, okay? This is how we actually make the money. This is the transactional thing between you and the customer, right? So we need to do a good job. We have to go and do a detail, right? Fulfill the work. So there comes a time in a business where the first 3 functions are set up. You're generating leads, right? You're attracting leads, okay? You're nurturing the leads. That process is good. You're booking them in, okay? You're converting the leads, but then fulfillment is an issue because you don't actually have all the man hours to actually deliver the service. So your calendar ends up being booked out, and this is a good problem to have, but it is a problem in certain businesses at certain times where it's like, shit, maybe your employee just quit, or maybe you don't have an employee to help you manage the workload. Okay, so that at that point, you need to start considering hiring an employee and delivering and fulfilling on the service. Okay, all right, and number 5, and this is also one of my favorites. I know they're all integral parts of a business, but this one as well, just as important. Okay, I call it grow, but other words are retention or scale. You know, basically in this part is what you're wanting to do is you're wanting to create a consistent, reoccurring revenue for your business. Okay, this enables you to forecast, it enables you to get funding, and enables you to actually scale the business to the next level. Okay, when you generate consistent, reoccurring revenue, you have opened up so many doors. It's a weight off your shoulders as a business owner, knowing that next month you are going to generate a certain amount of revenue, no matter if the leads stop coming through, no matter what. There's multiple ways to do this. The 2 best ways to generate monthly recurring revenue on a consistent basis is to 1, seek out dealership work and generate relationships with dealerships and other businesses for that matter, not just dealerships, but dealerships are quite a common one. You want to make sure you build a partnership with a decent dealership that's going to pay a decent amount of cash and has a shit ton of cars that needs to be cleaned on a regular basis. Okay, that's option 1. Option 2 is to put all of your customers on a monthly maintenance schedule so that you know every single month you've got this amount of cars to clean. Those are the 2 best ways to start to generate a consistent monthly recurring revenue. And there are a lot of other things that you can do to start to scale and to generate that monthly recurring revenue. As your business grows, your social media profiles might grow. You might set up affiliate links. You might build brand partnerships. There's all sorts of opportunities that come from building a business, but you need these 5 core functions to be working correctly. Now, what I want you to do is actually write down all 5 of these functions in order, and then next to the function, I want you to write a number of 1 to 5. Okay, 1 being the very worst, it needs work, and then 5 being you don't actually need much work. That function is performing correctly. Okay, so for me, right, I've got a lot of leads coming through. That's not an issue. The nurturing phase is not an issue at all. The booking phase is not an issue, but maybe actually what it is the fulfillment on my end, right? That's the issue for me. Everyone's business is going to be different, right? For you, it might be your lead flow or your, attraction is not actually very high, and that's the area that needs work. But actually delivering the service is completely fine. Like that's a 5. So everyone's going to have these different levels, and what you'll notice is once you start working on one function, the other functions start to drop. So all 5 of these are constantly battling to outperform each other. So you constantly need to be evaluating and assessing each of these functions. But basically what this allows you to do is find the bottlenecks inside of your business and work on those bottlenecks specifically, right? If you have a number that's lower than the others, work on that number. Don't try to work on everything at once, okay? As a small business owner, we tend to wear a lot of hats. We're doing this and that, and we're just managing everything, and it can be overwhelming and confusing, and that's when fatigue happens, and that's when people tend to give up and fall off the train, okay? But if you can just realize that, all right, there's only these 5 functions I need to work on. Let's find out which one's performing the worst right now. Let's work on that, and then we can, once that's, starting to work, then we can start to work on these other functions as well. This is the easiest way that I've found to grow my business. Focus on the bottlenecks, fix the bottlenecks, and then focus on the rest of the business, okay? So if you guys enjoyed this, please drop a comment below. There's a free training in the link if you want to learn more about how to scale a business past $20,000 per month, just like I've done with my detailing business. And please subscribe. See you on the next video.